Today's a lot tougher than any fight Drickers will ever face. Not only physically, but mentally in a big way. So I had 11 big guys waiting to have a go at Drickers. Usually when guys are champions, they back off a little bit, they slack, not Drickers.
Our main objective is to make him as tired as possible, bring him down, and he must just survive the rounds, which he normally does exceptionally well.
They call it a health session because that's just what it is. This session is supposed to put you through health. It's supposed to be your worst session up until you step into that cage, and you'll have a good understanding of there's nothing that the opponent can bring to the cage that you haven't seen on the mat.
Drickers, what I love on him, he doesn't give up. He can take a punishment, he can punish, you see. So he's a very, very tough guy.
Now the session today is the hardest push, and it was. This is the peak of the camp in terms of effort and how hard we go. You know, I had 11 world-class guys coming at me full force, ready to trying to get me back for all the hits I've given them, and rightfully so. You know, you need a team like that pushing you all the way, but it also makes you mentally the strongest, and I'm so ready for this fight.
What were you just doing?
Games. 羽毛球咋说英文 ？For games is for warm up, yeah, and for recovery. I've been in Thailand 3 months. I think I come in Thailand because here I can focus training, and I like here weather. Weather is so warm. In Beijing now it's cold, snow, so I'm here training. Yeah. Tatiana is a good opponent because Tatiana is high level, is wrestling, grappling. Yeah, she is training wrestling. Is 3 years old. Beginning training long time. Yeah, it's a master. I'm ready. I'm so excited. Go to Sydney's fight with Tatiana.
I'm here training on Australian top team. We feel very, very welcome here. Good energy, you know, especially before a big fight, you want good energy, good people around you. It's just very, very grateful for their hospitality here. I love the sport, so I just look forward to going and competing. I'm healthy, I'm strong, and I'm ready to go. I know it is a championship fight, but I'm just taking it like I take any fight. I want to win every single fight that I go into equally as much. And this one just comes with a shiny new belt at the end of it.
I feel this fight will go in Tatiana's favor. I'm confident that she can beat and finish anyone that in the world at the weight. Where I'm happy it's Wei Li because she's a decorated champion, you know, one of the pound-for-pound best female fighters in the world right now, and it is a chance for Tatiana to put herself on the map. It doesn't matter who's standing across from her. She's just out to prove she's the best in the world and undefeated, undisputed, and new strawweight champion of the world.
UFC 312, February 8th. Come watch me win my belt.
The camp's been good, it's been tough. You know, as a team here at AET, it's been enormous. I mean, the guys, you know, Jake and Jimmy, the boys have turned up every single session, irrespective of how they felt. They've been present, great listeners, they've worked hard. The times even when they didn't want to be here, they turned up. But that's what it's all about being a pro, you know. So you're not going to do the things always that you like. So, and this will get the best out of them on the day.
The guys are filming, yeah? So you're going to make me look good. Yeah, okay. Yeah?
Jake Matthews and Jimmy Crute, they're special in their own ways, great strengths in different areas. And when the guys do work together here at training, you know, they test each other out. That's the beautiful thing about it. And watching two professionals go at it, you know, and when it becomes a chess game, it's really, really interesting. They're good for each other and very good for the up-and-comers also. So we've got a really great school here at AET.
Today was our final little move around sparring session. Nothing crazy, obviously don't want to avoid injuries. We always say if you're not fit a week or 2 weeks out of a fight, you're not going to get any fitter. So moving around, staying loose, having some fun with it, and yeah, just going to fight week feeling fresh and happy. We've got a full card of Aussies, so make sure you support, make sure you're loud on the day, and we'll see you all there.
Pretty cruisy work, but just an opportunity to sort of sharpen the scope and just put every last little bit of detail together. Camp's done.
Thanks, boys. Well done.
Colby, Thickness, one of my main training partners for a very long time. He finally gets this opportunity. which I'm very happy for him because no one deserves it more than this guy. You know, the commitment he has to this sport reminds me a bit of myself. So I'm just very happy for him to be in this position to go show the world. We'll be in the corner, which is going to be pretty cool. Always in my corner throughout my career. So it's good to just be there for his, you know. I'm going to be there for his career as well, and all the guys in the gym, obviously. But yeah, then you've got Ilya, who's going to be in Alexandre Toporia's corner as well. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's ever happened. 2 debut guys haven't, you know, champion, former champion, master coaches like Joe and his coaches. It's pretty cool.
I'm fighting Alexandre Toporia, Ilya's older brother. As everybody knows, there's a lot of rivalry between Volk and Ilya, so it's great. I'm coming from Volk's gym and Joe's gym from a young age. Since I was 13 I've been here, and I get to go out against another hyped debutant and go out and show my best version of myself as a fighter. I've been at this for 20 years. I started wrestling when I was 6. I've come to Joe's gym when I was 13, so there's been a lot of setbacks, a lot of adversities just for me to get to this point in my career. And as it's all come to fruition, it's not how I envisioned it, it's actually better than I envisioned. There's a massive storyline behind it, there's a lot of eyes on it. It's probably the most hype I could possibly get for my UFC debut. So I'm just very grateful for how everything's played out up until this point.
We just arrived in Sydney. Today we are just a couple of blocks away from where we'll be fighting on the 8th of Feb. And we are here at Urban Surf at Olympic Park. Gonna see what it's all about. You know, I'm way too scared of sharks. There's quite a lot of sharks in Australia. So I'm keeping it safe, and they're gonna teach me how to surf. Let's go.
Follow me. Your whole experience today will be split between the pool and the surf academy.
All right, beautiful.
It's way more easier than the octagon, I promise.
Oh, geez.
It can sound daunting for who is not a surfer, but
I am a much better fighter than a swimmer, I can tell you that.
We're going to pretty much work next to this group here. So we're going to work about 10 metres across, and we're going to surf these whitewash waves through here, all right?
I don't mess around with sharks, you know. I catch them if I have them on the line, that's great. Fishing, amazing, but I don't go in the ocean, and definitely not surfing, definitely not paddling. I've seen way too many videos, so they made it a bit safer for me. They taught me how to surf, my first time surfing, but I guess this is surfing with training wheels on. I had the most fun, it was incredible.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We're over at Extreme Couture Mixed Martial Arts. Hard sparring, man. Championship rounds. There's inherent risk in everything we do in life. You know, we definitely push the envelope when it comes to training, but it's what keeps Sean sane, what keeps him in shape, what gets his weight down. And moreover, it's about keeping his eyes sharp. And I think him being one of the better defensive fighters, how you in the fire and how you understand how to handle it, is what keeps him at his best. So I'm all for it. With us going in there the last time and fighting DDP, there was a lot of things that worked really well, and there was a lot of things that we got away from and things we have to be better at. And knowing DDP and his camp, man, they're going to come out and be even better and show some new wrinkles themselves. So how can you be ahead of what they're going to try to implement on us? And that's kind of the chess match. Nothing but love and respect to them, and it's our job to go out and execute our game plan and do the best we can, and may the best man win. That's all I can worry about.
Into it. Get it right. Motorcycles are fun because they're scary. Every time you get on one, your butthole puckers a little bit and you're like, oh, it's real scary, but it's real fun.
Fully packed?
Kind of, man. I mean, you know, we're going to a kind of a first world country. They got stores if I read anything. I actually forgot a lot of but, you know, whatever. All right, let's go. Content factory. I'm gonna beat a Dutchman up, beat him up, make him bleed, and be real nice.